because Nick Fury's got his own little thing, so I had to have my own little thing. And there it all was just born, and all of a sudden it seems to be some sort of crazy cool thing that everybody's been jumping on. Hey, I keep forgetting of this chat on the side. I need to start reading stuff. I saw somebody say John Wick 2 is coming. Awesome.
This is true. And while you're taking a peek at that, I wanted to say hello to Alberto Farina, you guys. Alberto Farina graces us with his presence all the way from Italia, you guys. He works, I believe, if I have this correctly, he works for the company Rai, which is a television station in Italy, you guys. So make sure you give that guy a follow if you'd like to see some international television and entertainment. He says, am I the only one who sees 2 live streams? No, Alberto, I believe that there are only 2 that are active at the moment, Will and Emily, who have been trying to get in, look like they're having a little bit of a challenge.
There you go, Alberto just followed him.
Yes, and I also want to say Jel and Miss Rana looks like they were having some technical difficulties. We apologize for that, guys. And Emily's Rockets, it's okay. Let me see. I'm a little. How do I?
So I guess Drew is saying that they need to back out and come back in.
Got it. Well, it looks like Emily said that she tried to refresh a few times. Will and Emily, would you two mind, backing out of the broadcast and seeing if we could free those 2 seats up, and maybe you guys could try to come back in, because right now the 2 seats are just being held with a pinwheel of death.
The pinwheel of death. They might need to refresh their browser. I've had a few issues with, Blab being beta and all. Every once in a while, you get a couple little tweaks here and there.
Interesting. And I apologize, guys. I'm trying to both read comments and do this whole thing, and it's my first time, and I have no idea how to kick them out, which I would do if I could. Not because I don't like them, obviously. They know that I love them very much.
I think because they're still not joined, huh?
Exactly. They're kind of in this strange, world in between being on and off.
Twilight Zone of Blab.
Exactly. We could basically make a movie out of this. Okay, so, kind of tricky, ain't it? Yes, this is true. You can kick them out. Real TLN, I would kick them out if I could. Cindy! Oh my gosh, no, Cindy, before you leave, we have to get you on screen. I assume that Will and Emily are trying to back out at this moment. Yeah, I can't even back out while it's pinwheeling. Very unfortunate. So it looks like we are limited to you and I, Wick.
Okay,
Wick.
I can jump off. You want me to let somebody else in?
Yeah, Wick, if you wouldn't mind. Cindy has been trying to get onto Blab with me for a long time now. I would love to give her a chance before she has to go to bed. Thank you so much, Wick, for being with us.
I'll tell you guys what. I'll make you a deal.
Sure.
You feel my face about 10 times real quick, and I'll get off. Just feel.
I got you right there. I'm feeling your face so good right now. It's not even funny. All right. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Hey, Raymond, thank you. You're awesome, bro. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. I'll accept. Oh, Alberto. Alberto was about to get in here.
There you go. All right, you got 2 open seats.
Great. Thank you so much. All right. So we got 3 open seats now. So, Cindy, this is your opportunity to jump in. Alberto, you were just feeling Wick. Oh, Alberto, we would love to have you on camera, though. Your accent would just bring so much class to this broadcast. All right. So, Cindy, are you still with us, Cindy? And if not, you guys, we have 3 seats open. I welcome someone to jump in, perhaps. My girl Cindy is here. Whoop. There we go. Alberto. All right. Hold the phone 1 second. A, Cindy, welcome. B, Alberto, come va, mi amico?
Hi, Cindy. Hello, Raymond.
Hello.
We just brought so much class to this. Thank you guys for being here. And Will, it's such an amazing day having all of you here. All right.
Yeah,
Give me one moment. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and ask each of you to introduce yourselves. We will start with Cindy, and then we will go to Alberto, and then we will move to Will. Cindy, would you please mind introducing yourselves and giving us, let's see. Oh, you know what? Just go ahead and introduce yourself for the moment.
Well, I think I just did that.
Yes, but I could never introduce you as well as you could introduce you, Cindy.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, too.
Well,
Sorry.
I'm Cindy. What else is there to know?
Well, your last name is who? ? Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Without using names.
From Whoville.
How would you describe yourself? Who are you truly without the use of names?
Oh no. don't think I know yet.
You're an explorer, my darling. You're an explorer. All right. Alberto, mi amigo. Per favore, ¿qué es tu nombre? ¿Es correcto? ¿Es correcto?
Yeah, no. My name is actually Alberto. This guy's name is Maude. We figured he was a female, then it turned out that he was a male. He's not male anymore now, but the name that he given by the time. Yes, my name is Alberto Farina. I live in Italy. I work for a TV station that's called Rai Movie, and we air about 14 movies per day, 24 hours a day, and I'm the programmer and chooser, and also occasional, not quite occasional, periscoper, and that's it.
That's it. You say it as if that's not enough, Alberto.
Well, I like to extend my competencies. So I'm there to do the programming and choose the movies and everything, but everything becomes a long stretch because I restore movies. I check if the copies are okay. I check if we have. For example, a few days ago, we showed a movie, and someone on Facebook told me, "Hey, did you notice that your movie, you aired a shorter version?" And it turned out we had a 15 minutes shorter version for some reason. And it took me half a day to figure out what happened. And now, next time we air the movie, it's going to be shorter. But that's just because someone on Facebook told me. So it's a lot of things, but everything goes around movies. So
and Alberto, correct me if I'm wrong, but as a programmer, that could be kind of a big problem when you have 15 minutes of dead air. Correct?
Well, not really. The problem is because it's only movies. It's kind of a canned. Can I say canned channel? Because the movies have a fixed version. They're never live. So you know how long are they going to be.
Right.
So we complete the day with the version we have, and every 24 hours we have to wrap it up so it turns exactly 24 hours. So we just had a shorter film, and we added some longer film to complete the 24 hours. Now the next versions we're going to have a 15 minutes longer film, so we have to cut those 15 minutes choosing some different film. So no, we never have dead air. Luckily, well, we did once, but we try not to do that because that's death, as you know.
Yes, absolutely. And Alberto, I'm actually very interested. We'll come back to you in just a second with this question, but give you a second to think about it. Who and how is the decision made as to what to remove from a film in order to make it fit in the time slot that you have? But we'll come back to that.
Good
Will,
question.
would you mind introducing yourself and sharing with us the most trouble you have ever been in your life?
Well, let's see. My name's Will Davey. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area. I work in, my specialty is lighting design. I've been doing that for 25 years. I do a lot of work in theaters. I do a lot of big shows, little shows, mostly for nonprofits. So you name it, I've probably lit the show or hung the show or done special effects. Matter of fact, I was in my garage earlier working on a special effect. It didn't work, so... But anyway,
back to the drawing board.
Yeah, back to the drawing board.
So the most trouble, Will, the most trouble that you've ever been in.
Well, I met you, got in a lot of trouble for that. Oh, I should say this, Raymond. You'll like this story.
Sure.
So when I went to meet you, I knew you were coming. I told my wife, "Hey, I'm going to meet a friend of mine." "Where did you meet him?" "Well, I met him. I know him from lighting." He goes, "Well, where'd you meet him?" "Well, I've kind of met him in Los Angeles area." So she thought I was going to meet some guy that I met at a lighting show.
Real quick.
And, yes.
I want to give a little bit of context to everybody. Will, you guys, just so you know, well, actually, maybe I would ruin this. Will and I met on a dating site. No, I'm just joking. I'm totally joking.
Wrong site.
Alberto's like, I am so out of here. No, I'm sorry. Will, your punchline wasn't going to be Periscope, right? Because then I just totally ruined it just now.
Well, you finish it up, and I'll see if it.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I was going to give context that
go ahead.
Will
Go get the content. I think it would help.
Will and I met on Periscope, and his answering around the point that we actually met on Periscope by explaining that we met through lighting or something like that.
Yeah, some sort of lighting event that we worked at, or I met you at a lighting show in Las Vegas. That's the premise I was working.
So when did you finally spill the beans to your wife?
About 5 minutes before he came down from the hotel room.
Oh, it's like, excuse me, I have a confession to make. The man who we are about to meet, I have never actually met before in my life. So, all right, so okay, that's a lot of trouble to get in. You don't want to be messing with the missus. But, Cindy, give me one moment. Alberto has been patiently waiting to respond to the question that I already asked. Alberto, what's the word on the street for that question? The question being, who and how is the edits or the cuts pulled from pieces decided?
That's kind of a mystery, actually, because we have two evil entities that can decide how to cut a movie. One is legal, that's the state, and that usually happens when a movie comes out in the theaters. And it's kind of like the MPAA, except MPAA is an extension of, I think, the Directors Guild or the Distributors Guild or something. In Italy, we have the government having commissions who decide what you can or what you cannot see, and they give you... they forbid a movie to be seen from anyone who's below 14 or below 18. And that's the state. But also, there's people that, it's like kind of gremlins. They live inside TV stations and they decide, oh, this movie is allowed for everyone, but hey, there's violence, there's sex, there's a tit that you should not be seeing. There's people having sex. Jesus. So we have to make it tamer for the so eventually, usually I know that a movie is allowed for any kind of public in theaters.
Alberto, I have to apologize.
Everyone.
I have to apologize. There was a big glitch that occurred just a moment ago, and it lasted maybe 10 seconds. Would you mind backing up maybe 30 seconds and continuing from there? You were saying gremlins come into...
Okay, yeah. What happens is something that I'm supposed to do as a programmer in a movie TV channel is the movies that are forbidden to under 18, they can never be seen in television. Under 14, I can show them only after 11 p.m. The movies that are for everyone, I'm supposed to watch them and say, okay, they're for everyone, but are they for everyone? So if there is like someone thinking of having sex, it's not for everyone. It's like for children accompanied by an adult guardian. And if there is someone being killed or someone having sex, that's an adult film. So I cannot show it in the afternoon, even if they're legally for everyone. So I just position the movies depending on the content. And sometimes there is someone who says, hey, I want to put this movie in the afternoon, but it's an adult film, although it's for everyone. So they cut him just, I don't know, without telling anyone. So eventually I get the copy for my channel and they say, hey, there's something missing. And if I'm not watching the film, I will never know. So it's fighting film by film every day. But it's fun.
Actually, to be perfectly honest, it sounds like the type of life or the type of position that you could actually make a compelling movie about. Like the man who has to stand up for every art piece film that ever went through television.
I'm kind of periscoping this. Yesterday when I found out that 15 minutes were missing from a completely tame family movie. So I have no idea why they shortened it up. Maybe it was because they wanted to fit some time slot and they just took 15 minutes away from the middle. I have no idea.
Oh my God.
But it's fun. And I have to go to work now, but I wanted to tell you, someone said using the whole thing Blab for a movie. Please, guys, go on IMDb and check out a movie called Time Code, directed by Mike Figgis, who's the guy who made Leaving Las Vegas. He made kind of a Blab with 4 cameras. It was 4 long takes, interconnected. It's a feature film, and it's an amazing experiment. Now with Blab, you can do it live every day. So it's so great that technology allows us this.
Beautiful. Alberto, we're going to let you go. Thank you so much for being here. I've been meaning to speak with you for so long. I'm so glad we could do it here. Thank you, Alberto.
Thank you
for being with us.
Bye, Alberto.
Nice to meet you, Alberto.
Nice meeting you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Bye.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, and hello, Kyle. Ladies and gentlemen, Cindy has been patiently waiting forever to be able to speak her mind. And we know that she's got